Good morning, folks. Nick here, Regional Homes in Pearl, Mississippi. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm a day behind here. I was out of the office Monday. But here Tuesday, just want to come to you with just some little positive strategy. Something I see the most that causes just incredible amounts of trouble for folks is the credit bureau. And something I can tell you is it's super easy to screw up and it takes time to build. So if you start credit today, you're not going to really have anything going on. You're going to be considered limited with a lender, and you're going to be looking at, somewhere around 6 months, if not longer, depending on what kind of stuff you have open. So that could be like your first credit card. You go and use it. It's $300 limit. You really don't have a lot of weight to build a score big enough yet until that limit is increased. Same thing with a vehicle. You're going to take a temporary hit, and then it's going to report a month later, and you've got to be on top of that payment history in order to actually build a good score. So a vehicle would be an installment loan, a credit card is revolving. Those cover two of the main ones. And then things like a mortgage is a little bit heavier because you're borrowing more money. But that being said, the biggest rule of thumb I can tell you, there's two things right here. Do not ever, and it's just my advice, co-sign for anybody. I don't care if it's your brother, your dad, your mom, your grandmother, whoever. Guys, it's a heartbreak waiting to happen. I pulled a bureau this morning on a couple. They actually live out of state. And this is a little bit different situation, but the husband, his ex-wife, they still had a mortgage together, and she's missed like 6 payments. And his score was not that bad yet, but it is on its way down, and she keeps missing it. She knows it's affecting him. He'll be below a 500 in the next few months. He'll be below a 400 one day if it keeps going. So that's a little bit different scenario, but my point is, if you get on somebody, and I see it a lot with vehicles, if they don't miss a payment, great. But I see people that co-sign for friends and family because they can't get it on their own because they've got poor history. And then once you get on there with them, I'm telling you, it's a matter of time before the bomb goes off and you come in here to look at a home, get pre-qualified, and all of a sudden we see that joint vehicle with 3 missed payments, and your score is not what you thought it was. So yes, definitely be careful getting on with like authorized use of the credit cards. Joint signing with vehicles is just disaster waiting to happen. I don't want to see it. I would get all your credit established with just you, by yourself. That way, if you screw up, it's on you. There's nobody else to blame. But if you're on there with somebody that's a loved one and they start messing up, that causes anger and frustration. People get mad at each other. We don't want that at all. Y'all like the beeping sounds? Classic mobile home. But anyway, guys, I hope this message is helpful. If you have questions, you can reach out to me. I love to chat about these things so I can point you in the right direction. Look, this isn't just for doing business with me. This is going to be doing business with any time in life that you borrow money. So if you go buy or build a stick-built home, you buy a vehicle, a camper, RV, a boat, a manufactured home, credit is unfortunately the way that these banks look at it. That's how they go about it. Unless you're paying cash, you pretty much have to have credit these days in order to make it happen. And we want you to have great credit, good score, good history. So it's easy, it's seamless, you get great rates, and things just go your way every time. So reach out to me, guys, if I can help with anything. Best number to text me on, text only, 601-800-5008. That is part of my community. If you want to text me there, 601-800-5008, text me credit, and I'll get back to you as fast as I can. Thanks.